is in order, and making sure that you know what you're doing. So we go through protection. Is the location you're in safe? Do you have an ARD established? And have you got your own protection sword in the sense of have you got your helmet on? So I've noticed I think one of you's got a bearer on. So you'd have to make sure that you haven't got that on before you step out into, a live combat area. You check your ammunition as well. Make sure you've got enough what you need to do, and make sure it's the correct type as well. We've been told by Company HQ before we stepped out on an exercise, they gave us blank ammunition because to sort of test us, make sure we actually check our kit, and we didn't. So we ended up getting into a fight without any live ammunition. Next, check your weapon. Make sure you know how to use it, and make sure that it's actually usable in the area you're in. Personal camouflage. Make sure you're not wearing fucking pink armor in the middle of a forest. Pretty self-explanatory.
Unless you're in a desert.
That's why I said a forest and not a desert. Equipment. Make sure you've got the right amount of ordnance, so grenades, chem light, smokes. Correct night vision goggles. So some night vision goggles work better for certain weapons, stuff like that. And do you have enough medical supplies? Radios. This is probably the thing that you'll do the most, which is set your radio frequency, understand which frequency you need to be on, and who to contact certain people on which frequencies. Specialist equipment, so this will be stuff like AT launchers, mine detectors, explosives, that kind of thing. So you might not have it, but if you do, you need to know how to use it, and if you don't have it, make sure you know who does. And then lastly, orders. Make sure you know your orders, and just some simple stuff like, do you know where you are, and do you know where the objective is? Because there has been times in the past where we've stepped out on an operation, and I go up to somebody and ask, do you know where we are, or do you know where the objective is, and they've got no fucking clue, which is not ideal. So, once you've done all that, you're then ready to step out of base. You'll then do reaction to effective only fire. This is your RTR. This is when you'll return fire, take cover, return for output fire. Once you've done this, you'll then need to establish the enemy location. This is your target indications, which is what we've just done. Next, you need to win the firefight. This is you using your fire rates and your manoeuvres to make sure that you dominate and destroy the enemy. Next, assault. Into bound, appeal, form a section attack to move onto the enemy position. And then lastly, once you've destroyed and taken over the enemy position, you do your reel. This is when you'll do stuff like your lay support. So you can establish your ARD, do your lay support, search the area for any intelligence, pass up any sit reps to your 1-up, whoever your immediate commander is. If you need to, dig in, get sat there for a while, and then make sure that your orders haven't changed, stuff like that. Right, are you all happy with that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I've got good news, fellas. That's the end of your phase 1 part out.
Finally, man. Holy shit.
Yes. It's a lot to go through. It's an information overload, but I promise you, it'll only get easier. A lot of this stuff, it'll become second nature and you'll get used to it, so don't stress too much, folks. And fingers crossed, if you're here on Thursday, you'll become Marines.
Very nice.
I've got...
Will I get sent to war on the next operation?
What do you mean?
Is there any more training after this?
Oh no, there's no more recruit training for you now that you've done this.
Graduated.
Well, you'll get your Marine badge, like your tag, on Thursday. We just need to make sure that you can actually do a decent job.
Graduation.
Yeah.
I've got a recording of the majority of the session.
Yep.
Did I post that?
Where?
But in the public media channel.
Excellent question. I'll
Just
quickly
thinking
ask.
about advertising might help.
I know what you mean. It's just that I don't want what's it? Don't want people nicking our training material. That's all.
Okay. I won't
So
post it in
I'll
that
ask.
case.
I'll ask.
I mean,
and
I
see
could
what we
leave
got.
it as unlisted, but I just wanted to check before I did anything.
No, it's good. I'm glad you did because
Um,
we've had people asking in the past, and we do have occasional instances where people do try and steal our training documents. Another question? What was that?
do you know
You're
the
right, Milo?
course sign-ups, right? Are the
What was that,
courses
sorry?
ran? Do you know the courses you can see? The actual course you can run
Yes.
or sign up for. Are they ran on certain days of the week, or are they just ran whenever they can be ran?
Whenever they can be ran, or sometimes we do them on Tuesdays.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Yeah, well done tonight, guys. It was a lot to go through, but you guys stuck with it. Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back,
Yeah.
and feel free to disconnect.
All right, thank you very much.
All right.